All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Sword and Crossbow. All right, so we just got a rock, which, if you're a kid, that's an amazing thing. I already talked about my rock collection. Did I ever tell you about that?
I remember when we were growing up, you had a crystal collection.
Well, it wasn't really a crystal collection. It was more
No, you
like...
had crystals.
Did I?
You straight up had crystals.
I just remember, like, I started collecting rocks. Is that, like, normal?
I mean...
Is it normal? Is that,
Yeah.
like, a normal thing to do as a kid?
Yeah, that's normal. Because you would see cool rocks and go, like, I like the way this rock looks.
Yeah.
This is different from rocks that I see in my front yard.
Right, that's true. I guess I did see some pretty cool things.
Well, yeah, because without giving away where we live, your dad would take you on some pretty cool hike locations, and you would find some really cool rocks out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's hiking spots everywhere, but like...
And I mean, you also used to do really cool hobby stuff, like making staves and, messing with gemstones.
I guess you're right.
There's something... Oh, man.
You remember my childhood better than I do.
Well, I don't know. It's only kind of just coming back to me now that like we're talking about it. But like I just remember like being 7 years old and being so enchanted by like things that you would find at the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, but I only
like
went
mood
like once or
rings
twice.
And
I only went once.
I went a lot more because I lived in Georgia and we had one that came around regularly.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah,
yeah. I remember the Renaissance Fair was always like really cool, and fun and such an experience. It sucks now being an adult and like kind of like realizing like, oh, I could have been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
Like I could have been going to the Renaissance Fair or, whatever. Like,
well, I mean, and going to the Renaissance Fair when you're a kid it means something totally different than going when you're an adult.
Yeah. Because you realize that it's all just a bunch of actors.
Yeah.
As a kid, you're like, wait, this is like, I'm actually in like a medieval England, right? Like that's
you like just teleported into this time capsule.
It's really cool. Like, man, God bless the people that put that illusion up,
When you're a kid, you go and you see cool things and like people in cool costumes and stuff, and like, it's like a time capsule. Yeah. When you're an adult, you go there and you get drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what happens a lot of the time. I noticed.
Well, because the whole point is like now you can drink like. Oh, I couldn't buy this entire boot full of beer before, but now I can.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Except I don't know. Maybe I'm a little more simple-minded because like my thing is like I'm an adult now. I am totally gonna buy this box of Choco Tacos.
Yeah, dude. Same here.
And that's the problem.
That's why I'm enormous.
Yeah. And that's why I'm a fatty McFatterson. Oh, look at this. Oh, dude, we got a cutscene. You don't swim? Oh, what, dude? Why is this beach so scary? This is terrifying.
Yeah, this is pretty.
I would definitely
nuts.
expect to get murdered down here.
Is this a motor spot? I can tell.
It's kind of cool. Like, I would love to go to, like, a cove like that, but it's also a little terrifying. Major Barry has an eye for the ladies. He is not talking to the redhead that hangs out in the dining room, right?
I am asking for a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Emily Brewster. Anyways, yeah, dude, I was just thinking, like, man, I love people that are able to...
I thought you were going to say, I love Perot, and I agree with you.
I love Perot.
I love Perot.
I love him.
I love Perot.
He's amazing.
I love Perot.
I love Perot. We love Perot.
I love Perot.
We love Perot.
I love Perot.
We love Perot. You know her? That's the incantation you say to make him appear in front of you. Now is not the time, Hastings. I'm not Hastings.
I'm not Hastings. I am your heavenly host.
I am your host, Perot. All right, let's
go. I love how every time he talks to a woman, she walks away from him.
Yeah. She was just chilling on this bench and then she leaves.
I want to ask you a few questions. Oh, God.
Yeah. Guy. Oh, I really was just thinking about how I was so glad to not have to talk to anybody. That's the worst, dude. When you're like, dude, I'm having such a great time. Like, I've had a moment like that where like I was out having a drink and I was just by myself, right? Like I was just having a drink like to wind down. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But like I ended up having a drink, and like the moment that I was like, oh, I'm a little tipsy, like I'm that drink is starting to hit me. Some random person just comes up, hey, what are you doing here all by yourself? And I was just like, oh no, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm just enjoying my alone time, you know, like, and I'm extroverted. Like, I love talking to people, you know, and I love meeting new people. I think we just talked about that in another episode, like meeting random strangers. But like, dude, when I decide that it's alone time, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
But whether I liked it or not, this guy sat down and talked to me for like an hour, and it sobered me up so fast, and I was like, all right, now I can go home.
That's so lame.
It was terrible, yeah, because, and like, you know, whatever, that guy was nice for being a guy to start a conversation, but it was just kind of like, I didn't feel like having a conversation.
Bro,
and,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Was I like looking longingly at my glass? Also, look at this Boy Scout dude just walking back and forth, looking around all suspicious.
Dude, I love like how realistically animated he is.
I know, he's kind of scary. The actress is a fine specimen. Miss Darnley?
Oh, except for like now, he's really poorly animated.
Yeah. Enjoy the scenery, Mr. Barry. Oh.
Barrow does not want to get the sunburn.
Dude, this guy is a weirdo. I don't.
Why
like
does he
Major
always
Barry.
hold his arm like he's got a towel
He
over
does.
it?
Yeah. It is force of habit. I was once a waiter.
I used to be a butler.
No, thank you. Perot does not float. A bit of exercise. Dude, this guy's dissing Perot.
This guy's calling Perot fat.
Dude. Perot is like, have you ever been smacked with the backhand of a detective?
He just like suddenly flashes his gun handle on the guy. Like, don't you know what this means?
You fancy yourself a funny man? As he pulls out his pistol. Perot's a bad cop.
Do you enjoy your job?
Would your family miss you? Anyways. Oh man, I was gonna say, as far as conventions and like things like the Renaissance Fair goes, it's awesome to see people like come together and put on that like show for you.
Yeah, I agree. It's cool that like there's just this celebration of being a friggin' nerd and
straight up
being around people who are also embracing their love of that and seeing like what people do that has been like a manifestation of like their time and effort, like whether it be artists in the artist alley who have like their own stuff that they've made that's like up for sale, or you go to a booth where someone's just collected like a stock of like, you know, hundreds of like comic books or DVDs or action figures, or you know, just like seeing celebrities who, you know, are, you know, they might not be super crazy celebrities in the scope of like the world, but like to like the people that are there at this thing, it's like, oh my god, that's so and so, he did this and this, and like if you're like impassioned about that stuff, it's just like the sense of overwhelming joy that you get from doing something like that is it's palpable. Yeah, dude,
I think it's kind of funny. Look at Perot, oh my gosh. The way he's staring.
He looks like this looks like a rap album cover.
Perot. What would his rap album be called? Like,
Sick Beats with Perot.
I am afraid. Hercule Perot, I am afraid. Oh, dude. Oh, that
was that the person in the trench coat?
Yeah, that was kind of scary. She ran away kind of like... Wait,
honestly.
no, that's not her husband, is it?
I don't know.
Is Perot just like witnessing a marriage being broken?
And I love how he's like perfectly visible to them too.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
There's indeed a storm coming. Perot's like, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh no, I am a direct homicide witness.
Dude, I love it. I love Perot. There's nothing further to be found. But yes, they did continue. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, you just saw that, right, bro?
If you see any of the ladies, be sure and tell them now would be a fine time for a...
Oh. So you are kind of a... Oh, wait. There's a shed over here.
That's the cuck shed.
Oh, beg pardon, sir, but the equipment shed's for my use only. Oh, okay. That's suspicious. Someone walked off with an oar. the ore that we found at that one place.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love how, like, nowadays, if you're a nerd, you get, like, thousands of followers on Instagram, and you get panels at, like, expos, and you get, like, a bunch of pictures taken of you in cosplay, and when I was a nerd, you just got beat up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
that's cool.
I am a
I'm
nerd.
down with the fact that, like, the culture has shifted into this, like...
Oh, yeah.
But
I can listen to them.
It's amazing because, like, we're gonna enjoy it for a little bit, and then it's gonna go away, and then you're gonna get beat up for being a nerd again.
At the age of, like, 50.
Yeah.
You think Superman's cool?
Yeah, people are gonna reap the benefits. I'm predicting it right now. In the next 5 years, there's gonna be another war.
On the nerds?
Just in general, there's going to be another massive war that's going to dictate the new generation of people.
And we'll see.
New generation of people will not be nerds because they'll be battle-hardened people who have PTSD. And
I don't know. Don't you think there's a lot of, like, people that come out of, like, the military that like superheroes?
I think that there are people who come out of the military who like superheroes, but I do not think that those people are as many as the people who come out and do not like superheroes. That is my uneducated opinion.
That's true.
So I could be talking from out between my meaty shanks. My butt could just be flapping open and close with an opinion that is not like real.
All right. So thanks for farting that opinion out. Anyways. We'll see you guys next time.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification so that you can stay up to date on our daily uploads.
Yeah, we'll continue this conversation next time.